What is up, people? Welcome back to another episode of FTB Beyond. I hope everybody's doing alright. I'm doing amazing. And since last episode, I've done a little bit of stuff around. I made a second bag, which can be put in the first bag, which is pretty cool. And in this one, well, there's upgrades. So as you can see here, there's a couple of upgrades that you can put. I think there's 16, and I've also made more if, you know, if we ever want to get other bags or stuff like that. So this is pretty cool. I was actually thinking of doing it for the first bag, which my game just decided to completely freeze. So, yep, I just crashed. So don't try to do the shortcut for the bag when you've got another bag open. But alright, I'll restart the game and I'll bring you guys back. Wow, well that was quick for a first crash. Well, I know the error I did. I started recording when it was day, that's why nothing worked. No, I don't know what the problem is. I think it's because I had some in my inventory. It's creating an issue. Something that could be reported, but I didn't do it. So upgraded my solar panels here. They now produce, well, 0 because it's night, but let me go sleep first. Oh, tech tree start, see achievement, oh, that's cool. So, alright. So they produce a couple of thousand RF. At max they produce 2048 RF a tick, and they have 32 million in storage, so that means that my cables are actually not even good enough. That is also why I decided to make some energetic alloys, because the energetic alloy will allow me to make better cables that can transport 5000 RF tick. So we'll take some of that. We'll take some of this here, and we won't make like too many cables. I'm getting some lags. I'm trying to like slide my thing. See? Okay, so we've got 24 here. So let's go to our spot here, if I can make it down with the stuff. All right. Do this. Okay, so we're gonna put hover mode and simply slide down and place the cables, and bam. Oh yeah, it's true, they don't connect together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave one solar panel for this here, and the other one will be used to do our next bit that we want to start. I've also been working really hard on getting bronze, because it's something that we will need right away, because I want to get into Gendustry. Yes, we're already starting bees. The first thing we're going to need is an industrial apiary. This will allow us to breed bees a lot easier, because we won't need to have like biomes things. We can just make the upgrades and it's simply going to give us the area we need. So as you can see, it does take like a lot of bronze to make all these stuff. So I have some bronze. Let me put this there. We will need some glass, of course. I kind of want to have a little bit more of this cable. So there we go, 24 should be enough. Let's place the things in there. Okay, so let's see what we need. So we need at least 8 of those, at least. So we will need glass, we need the sturdy frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do hope I have enough bronze. We will need the gear, so it means that's about 5 too many. But so let's do this 16. There we go. We've got 16 of those. We should have pistons over here. And for that one, well, we need some gold, some of that, and we need also glass panes. There it is. Alright, so that should work. Oops, one too many. There we go, so 16 again. And bam, industrial apiaries. The thing is, those need power to work. So that is why I'm going to steal one of those. I'm going to do this right here on the outside. So as you can see, you need power. Here you can put upgrades and this is your output. So let's steal this one. Great, that was the one that needed to be stolen. Yeah, I didn't think about the fact that I kind of need to pass the power under. Yeah, maybe use this, it's gonna be faster. Okay, I also don't know how much power it actually needs to function. Oh, well, this thing's filling up quite quickly, so that's pretty cool. And this thing can hold 32 million, like this one. So that is pretty cool. Once they finish, this thing's gonna start charging up and is soon gonna reach this. Alright, so now that we get this, we need to make some upgrades. Let's remove that hover mode. Okay, so the first upgrade we will need, of course, is the flower upgrade. It is this one here, so you need like dyes, yellow, green, blue, red, and this you need like 8. So we will need to make this, so tin, redstone, gold. Let's do this. Let's do that. Oh wait, I didn't use this. Wait, how did I not use this? Does it keep the things? It's not getting used. Oh, well, great. I made 8 for nothing. Okay, plane simulator, light upgrade. So you can do lights upgrade too. That's pretty cool. And the ones that I really want, it's the mutagen one. I want it to, of course, well, the open sky is going to be already open. Production, sieve, no. Heater, open sky, ocean animal, territory, jungle, genetics, stabilizer, no. No. Lifespan upgrade. I might use that one. Not sure yet. Cooler, desert, pollen, hell, humidifier, automation. Automation will be nice because well, not at first. They will be nice when we actually do something with the bees. But at first, it's not going to be used simply because we're not actually wanting to produce anything. So we simply want to territory. Genetic stable. No, that's not the one I want. I want the one that unstabilized them. There was one in Skyblock, but it seems rain protection is going to be one, but I don't have beeswax, so I'm gonna need a centrifuge also. Alright, but let's do this. So we needed 10, which I think is the one at the bottom. We got the redstone, so we can do this. We've got 16 upgrades. We'll need way more than 16. I know that already. There we go, another 16. And we're gonna start with the flowers. Of course, I don't have a lot of green, but I've got 10, so we have enough to make like a couple. And if they really need flower, I can just plant flowers next to the stuff up there, so it's not a big issue. Some of them will need other things than flowers. So yeah, let's get a couple of those going. We're gonna need the light upgrade. How many? Maximum installs. So Let's get 8 of those so that they all have the light. There we go, we can put that back in there. This thing, I need yellow flowers. Do I have the yellow flowers? I know I've got some next to my base, so it's not a big issue. I've got 2 in here. I've got infinite red with the rose petal, the rose bush. So, alright, well, let's just go grab the ones like over there. There's so many that it's not an issue. Okay. And blue, well, I don't know why, but I've been really unlucky, and like when I try to go mine diamonds, it takes such a long time before I find anything. It's the only thing. I think I found more gold than lapis. That's how ridiculous it is. Since when do you find more gold than lapis? I think those are mystical. No, there's canola seed. Alright. So, spawn. Do this. Alright, so now we got that one. We're gonna grab some of that. Okay, so now we should be able to... Oh no, I need to transfer those into that. Wrong one. 7. Huh. What am I missing? Oh, you need 2 yellow. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We had like 2 at the top in one of those. I'm so good with remembering where things are. Somebody should give me a medal. Alright, so we've got that one. Alright, so let's see what we have that we can put here. So, like I said, I will put one of these everywhere. So that way, if they need the light to work, it will always work. Another upgrade that I want to put is to protect them against the rain, because some of them won't work in the rain. And that one was also another one that was easy. Oh no, it was the beeswax. So let's make a centrifuge. Centrifuge. That's this one. So again, we need a sturdy case. Like I said, it does use a lot. That's copper. A lot of bronze in this mod. To do bees, you need a lot of it. I'm not sure it needs power or not. Yes, it does. So let's put that like here on the side. There we go. It's perfect. So missing resource, of course, you're gonna need to put like a comp. Which I'm pretty sure I have. There you go, we got 11 in there. So let's just put them in and let's see what we get out of it. So it's in the centrifuge. You get honey drop, which can be used to do other things. Honeyed slice. Propolis to get honey. There we go. We've got a little bit of beeswax, so we're going to need a little bit more after that. What I want to do is I want to start getting the bees in there, and after that we're going to start doing something else while those process things, because they do take some time to process, so I won't be able to keep everything and match everything. So these I can stay in here. Alright, let's do some clicking everywhere. Do I have other things? You have it there. And that's about it, except the glass. And well, the gold nuggets are gonna go in here. I'm gonna put you in there with this because I never use it. I did make a cobalt night slime excavator with smelting on it, simply because I needed glass, so I just went in the desert and mine a bunch of glass. Okay, so you in there. Oh, I almost forgot to talk about this. So let's get, let's say, some of that, some of that, some of that. And let's right click on this. Oh yeah, I need one of those two. So you can, when you get dye, you can make blocks that have like all the colors in the game, just with this little block here. You need cobblestone, you can have glowstone, dye, glass, depending on what you want to do, and it's gonna make like glass, it's gonna make stuff. And what is cool is they can be chiseled. I hate this. There's a mod that keeps putting Z on the stupid monocle. Every time you relog in, Z is for cancel. So yeah, this mod is pretty cool, and I'm probably going to use it to make some sort of decoration, I presume? Or some statue of myself, you know, because I'm grandiose. No, I don't know exactly. Alright, so we've got queens already. So I'm going to take the queen, because that means they've already been fertilized with something. So, oh, this one is going to need a frost biome. So if we look again in the upgrade, we're going to see a cooler. So we're going to have to use the temperature cooler to make this one, you know, want to do something. Do I have another queen? Yes, I've got other wintry, but those are not going to be the ones we're going to go for. We need to have, we've got a meadow, we've got a forest, we've got a valiant. So if we get a rocky, I've got common drones. I would love to have modest drone. That could be cool. Let's say to use it with one of those. And maybe we would get a modest princess out of it. We also have some steadfast drone, and those, yeah, you can only find them, but they can make Erit with a valiant. And yeah, so it's a little bit of like all things going together that's gonna produce something at the end. So alright, well, I've got a modest and a modest, so those two I'm gonna put together. Do I have a pristine? If I have a pristine, that means that they won't change. So as you can see, this pristine queen will only give wintry one. This valiant will only give valiant. This one will only give forest, and this one will only give meadow. But this one is ignoble. That means it's. I think it means that it's mixed. Same for this one here. So I'm gonna put it with modest so that it becomes a pristine, and that way we will. Oh no, I think pristine. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I'm not 100% certain though. So alright, let's put the Valiant Queen in there. So here you're gonna see it says no flowers. So let's place one of those. Will it still say no flowers? Still no flowers. Does it need the 8? No flowers. I just gave you 8 flowering upgrades. You son of a... let's go grab some more flowers. It needs flowers. 1 flower. 2 flowers. Okay. We'll place a couple around the things, and it might work. It might also work with what I gave it already, but we'll see just after. Oh, that's flaxseed. Wow! All the strength. So, is this still not working? Do you really want to have flowers around you? Are you good now? I don't understand how it can tell me that it doesn't have flower. Oh, flowering upgrade. I think I may have misunderstood that thing. Oh, there we go. So now it's producing. So you can see it's starting to produce. As you can see, this is going to go to 100. It's going to put the queen in here. And it should give me also a drone. So, alright, let's go here. Let's do the forest. Let's do the meadow. And let's put the princess. And no drones. So we're going to put the drone. Which are going to go here. Just gonna go in. Now it's producing. Too cold, too humid. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's the thing I was talking about. I kind of need to make them work better. But, so let me make them work better, and I'm gonna bring you guys back after to start the next thing I want to do. Alright, so the second thing I wanted to do today is we need a mob farm. We desperately need a mob farm. Mainly for those pesky little endermans that I would really like to have. There is a mod that will eventually allow me to get an enderman spawner, but at the moment I don't have the materials for this, so I was thinking to making a general mob farm where I could just AFK so that it doesn't lag other people on the server. And, well, the best place to do this, I think we have it right here. You know, a place where high in the sky over water, so it doesn't spawn on any of the areas around. I think it's the best idea that we can do. And, of course, for this, I will have to make a couple of stuff. But what I was thinking is I would build it, simply because I spent a little bit of time more than I was anticipating to do those. Oh, by the way, my kind of forest turned into Valiant. And yeah, I've got this one here. The modest needs cactus. So I have this. I also installed 4 heater upgrade and 4 dryer upgrade. Here we've got the wintry princess. So let's just continue making more drone out of it. Over here I've got the rocky and the rocky. I made 2 of them because the drone that I installed is a different type. And here we've got the Valiant, which still isn't done, so I might need to do some production upgrade simply to make them go faster. But it does use a lot more. Oh no, it's lifespan. Lifespan upgrade. So the lifespan like is really low when you install 4 of those. I'm still getting the lag sometime. I think, oh, there we go. Okay, so now we've got the forest and the forest. So I want to keep the forest going. Okay, so I've got my cultivated here. I got it cultivated from something. I think I was doing meadow. And I got the cultivated, so I'm currently, I shouldn't use my common, I should use something that is not in relation with a cultivated. So do I have something? I think maybe a wind 3 couldn't do much with a cultivated. So let's see. Cultivated, wintry. Yeah, there's nothing. So we'll put this with the wintry drone and we'll see where it goes from there. I've got to keep an eye on those guys. But at the moment, everything seems to be doing okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a huge farm and I'm going to use the plates. These plates, probably upgrade them to the yellow because I've got some of that, so it's just sugar, and well, sugar we're not in need of anything. And slime will also, we got a bunch. So I'm gonna make a farm, my kind of farm, so kind of big. Yeah, they can spawn pretty much anything, and I will also, since it's gonna be over the water, endermans are not gonna be able to teleport anywhere. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna do this and I'll bring you guys back. I still don't know what block I'm gonna use, but we'll see when we get there. Alright guys, well, I've been busy. So the farm is pretty close to currently where we are. I've added this here for the mob drop, and I've also ran out of ender pearls. I also done the item dislocator because I needed to grab some items while I was mining and I was tired of just jumping down and to get them. So this is made with draconium ingot, and this one is made with blaze powder, some draconium dust, and an eye of ender. So nothing too complicated, nothing that I didn't have, except now I ran out of ender pearl. I actually had to go to the farm to make this here, and just like kill a couple of guys, well, let a couple of guys die, and then just grab an ender pearl from there because I didn't have one ender pearl to do the ender hopper. So, alright, let's go over there. I've got, as you can see, it's all the way up there, and the way we get there is by doing home farm, and we bounce on top. And what I need to do at the moment is, I don't want mobs. As you can see, they already started spawning. So I'm going to place this here, and right under here, this is where we're going to grab the items and send them to the base at the bottom. So I'm simply going to do this. So this should be able to grab the items. Let's give it a go. Well, maybe that wasn't the best idea. I think it actually went through. So yeah, this is going to grab the items, and my AFK platform is at the top of it there. Like I said, this is not an automatic farm, simply because there is other people on the server, and I don't have the material to make a farm that could turn on and off. So as you can see, I'm just standing here. I could stand here and I'm pretty sure it would spawn on the side. No, actually, I need to be on one of the side. If I stand, let's say, on this side, the other side will be able to spawn. But let me show you what happens when you stand at the top. This is where it gets beautiful. The only problem is, I thought this glass was going to be see-through, and as you can see, I can't see through two glass. So I can do this, and I can see a little bit what's happening. It's pretty efficient, I must admit. So just staying a little bit like here for an hour would be able to get a couple of items. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get like some nasty armor stuff. I'm going to have to like stay here and see what I get in at the bottom first. But I will be able to do a triage. So what I did in there is some yellow vector plates and some green on the side, just a little bit slower, simply because I did not have enough material to make all of it yellow. But I don't think it's gonna matter. This thing's pretty efficient. I don't know how much entity we have. It seems to not go over 20, so... well, maybe 25, so it's pretty good. It won't lag the server. So now I can just stand here and everything's going to be alright. Oh, I think I'm off by a block. Maybe not. No, I'm not off. Okay, so this is exactly the 4x4 in the middle. I wanted to have, you know, something symmetrical. And this is a pretty huge farm, to be honest. It's like pretty big. It's like 5 chunks, so it does the job. It does what I wanted it to do. If we go back to spawn, I'm going to show you what's happening with the bees. So here I've got a meadow. It turned into a valiant, so I had to like get another one. This one's getting pretty perfect. Nice. I finally got back this cultivated. It turned into a wintry bee, and I'm trying to keep it cultivated. This one here, this wintry, is 100% wintry, so that is pretty cool. I will be able to use the drone to change something. Here I think we've got pretty much close to a perfect valiant. And this guy here is a common. I'm trying to get 100% common. I will know when they're going to start stacking drone in here. Rocky, still I don't know why it's not 100%. But yeah, so I'm going to continue doing this, and when I get a good amount too cold, yes, I'm kind of playing with this because when it was a wintry I had to put the cold upgrade, so I'm just gonna put it here instead. So yeah, this is pretty much where I'm at over here. I'm gonna try to breed some of those during the week because I've already recorded everything before you guys see the first one. And yeah, so there's a couple of things. As you can see, armor over there, armor over here. So 2 bows. Yeah, I've gotta put a filter on there and filter out those kind of things. So yeah, guys, that is going to be it for today. So I do hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. If you really loved it, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Let's show you a little bit the size of that thing. It's pretty huge. It's pretty big. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.